I'm Katie from Physique 57. Today we are going to sculpt and tone every inch of your seat. Let's get started. Bring your right forearm down onto a steady surface. A chair or a countertop work great. Take a big step away, bend your right knee, stretch your left leg long, point your foot, and take your left hand right onto the surface, right in front of your right fingertips. We're gonna lift the left leg slowly and lower the left leg down. So really think of taking your time here at the beginning. The height of the leg is not important at all. What you wanna start to feel is the sensation in your left outer hip. So if you need to soften your knee, that's a great option. If you're looking for a little more challenge, try to keep your leg all the way straight. Lift and lower. Make sure your shoulders are drawn down your back. You wanna have an open chest and a nice tight engaged abdominal wall. Your abs are crucial as you work your seat to support your back and to stabilize your pelvis. Let's take this a little faster. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Make sure your standing leg is still bent. It's gonna wanna go straight, but it's super important to keep that standing leg bent to really protect the muscles. Lift up and down. Let's hold the leg up and just pulse it up. Again, if this is getting to be too much, feel free to give your knee just a little bit of a bend. Take the leg forward on a diagonal and then bring it right back. Forward on a diagonal and then bring it right back. Check in and just make sure you are breathing. I know that left outer seat is really starting to talk to you. That's good. Remember, burn equals change. So sensation is what you want. Check in with your abs. Make sure they're still tight to your back. Almost think of making the waistline of your pants a little loose. Your abs are engaged that much. Last time, hold the leg to the side. Now deli slice. Bring the knee to your elbow. Flex and stretch it long. Point and bring it in, flex and stretch it long. So challenge yourself. See how close you can get that knee to your left elbow every time, then how straight can you get the leg? Little bit faster. In and out. And you're probably starting to feel a little bit of your left oblique as well. Good, a little bonus, right? In and out. Now, if you'd like this to be a little more challenging, see if you can lift up onto the ball of your right foot. 4 more. Press. 2. Stretch the leg. 3. Stretch. Now this time hold the leg long. Pulse it up. Point your foot. All right, stay with me. You're almost done with your outer hip. Challenge shakers, I've got one more option for you. If you can, stretch your left arm right over the leg. Pulse the arm down as you pulse the leg up for 10, 2, 3. Maybe now you stretch that leg all the way. 6, 7, 8, but don't stop pulsing. Flatten your right foot. Put your left hand back on the surface. Bend your left leg in half, keep pulsing. Square your hips down towards the floor. You might have to adjust your standing leg a little bit. Make sure it's totally turned in so your knee tracks right over your third toe. Again, both hips evenly point down towards the floor underneath you. Your left knee should be pointing straight down. Your left toes should be pointing straight up. Flex your foot. 3 little beats up. 1, 2, 3. So we started by really working into the outer hip. This is where we're gonna start to really sculpt away at the back of your leg. The closer that your heel is towards your seat, the more you're gonna feel the back of that leg. Now, a little different. Draw your knee in towards your chest, flex and press it back. Take your time with this one. See if you can notice what naturally happens to your spine as you bring the knee into your chest. Try to keep that as you press the heel back. In for 2, now take it just a little faster, in and back. See if you can bring the leg to a tiny little pause right at the back of every press. In, back, pause. In, back, pause. Let's try that 2 more times. Now hold it back and just squeeze your heel in towards your seat. All right, left hamstring, we are coming for you. Let's go a little faster. In, in, in. And so mind to muscle. See if you can really focus in on the back of that left leg, that left hamstring muscle for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, pulse the leg up. Okay, finish line of round 1. We've been standing this whole time. I know your standing leg is giving you feedback. That's good. Build the strength on the standing leg. We're gonna make it even a little more challenging for your right leg. Hop back away from the bar. If you can, take a balance challenge with me. Try right hand to the right thigh. See if the left hand can join. Left hand on right thigh. Final 10, you made it. 1, 2, 3, keep breathing. 5, keep trusting your abs. They are gonna help you balance. 9 and 10. Foot down, come on up. I'm coming to the other side. It's time to get into the other leg. You might have to move your chair. Let's place the left forearm down on the bar. Take a big step back. Bend your left knee, stretch your right leg long, point your foot. Take your right hand right in front of your left fingertips. Now lift the right leg, then lower it down. So again, slow to start. Watch that your hips stay still. Feel your right side glute starting to fire up. Lift and lower. Relax your shoulders. I know how easy it is to hold tension in your shoulders. Remind your body that's not gonna help out at all. Put that hard work in your abs and in your right side glute. Let's go ahead and take this movement just a little bit faster. Up and down. If you need to soften your knee, go ahead. Challenge taker, see if you can hold that leg long the whole time. Now again, make sure that you have as little weight as you can possibly have on your left forearm. And if your surface is really unstable, you're actually giving your body an incredible challenge for your abdominal stabilizers. Hold it up, let's pulse it up. Forward for 2 and side for 2. Right here, focus that work right in your right outer hip. Forward for 2 and side for 2. And think of almost using your right arm to help you create a little bit of additional length through your right waistline, a little bit more support for the back. This time, hold the leg side, deli slice, knee to your elbow, flex, stretch it out. Point, bring it in, flex, stretch it out. So imagine there's something really heavy right behind you, like a thick door or a really heavy box. You've got to actively fire up the back of your leg to push that out of the way. Let's take it a little bit faster. In and out. Try to stick your seat out as you bring that knee to your elbow so you don't have any kind of rounding or curling under with the tailbone. In and out. Bend and stretch. Last one, hold it long. Pulse that leg up. Okay, you are almost done with your side seat. Point your foot. If you're ready for more challenge, see if you can lift your left heel high. If you want even more, go ahead, stretch your right arm long, pulse your right arm down as you pulse that right leg up. You've got 10 to oblique and outer hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, but don't stop moving. Keep pulsing. Bend the leg in half. Left foot is now flat. We're gonna square everything to the floor. Square your hips down. So both hips point straight down towards the floor. Square your shoulders. Again, you might have to adjust your standing leg so that you've got your left knee tracking right over your third toe. Notice your right knee is pointing right down to the floor. Your right toes are pointing right up to the sky. Flex your foot, 3 little beats. 1, 2, 3. Let's check in with the abs again. Take your left hand off the surface, bring it onto your abdominal wall, and make sure that those abs are tight to your back. Rock solid support system. Put the left hand back down. Bring your knee in towards your chest, flex, press back. Take your time. Notice what happens with your back. Tailbone is going to naturally curl under just a little bit as you bring the knee in. Don't let the back arch as you press the leg back. In for 2. Let's take that faster. In and out. Every time the knee comes in, thinking of taking an exhale. Every time you press the leg back, take an exhale. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, that'll help you keep the abs working. Pull those abs tighter and tighter to your back. Hold this one back, press it up, and we're gonna take a hamstring curl. Start to squeeze your heel in towards your glute. In. You should feel that muscle right beneath the glute, right above the knee, the back of the knee, starting to fire up. A little bit faster. In. Let's deepen the bend in that standing leg just a little bit more. Check in, make sure those hips are still totally square. Now just pulse your right leg up and up. Standing leg, it's killing, right? That is one of the best ways to build bone density, this weight-bearing exercise. Let's make it a little more intense to the finish line. Hop your left foot back a little more. So now your torso is parallel to the floor. If you're ready for the balance challenge, come with me. Take your left hand onto your left thigh. See if you can bring your right hand to meet it. Final 10, 2, focus and concentration here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you made it. Stand tall, stand proud. You should feel good about your work today.